The first time I actually put this together and started testing it, I started feeling this intense heat in my body. I said, wow, is this real? Can I actually use a photo and send energy to myself from anywhere? As I started testing, turning off my computer, being in another location, turning off the internet, and it still worked. Many people will think, David, just lost your mind. How can people be healed remotely from a distance? But by the end of this, I'm going to show you the science. I'm going to show you the proof. And even beyond that, I'm going to show you how you can even try it yourself for free and prove it to yourself that it actually works. Welcome to Mass Remote Healing, the world's most powerful distance healing technology. So today, in the next few minutes, you're going to discover a secret technology that very few people know about that allows you to send healing energy anywhere in the world, anytime, any place, what's more, without using any energy, without using any of your time, and without any training whatsoever. All right. Many people will think, wow, David, you're just like, just lost your mind. How can this be possible? How can people be healed remotely or from a distance? Okay. Like your Qi coils were already like on the edge, right? Of cutting edge. Now you're introducing something even further that you can now send healing energy anywhere in the world. Are you crazy or something? I know many people think that, but by the end of this, I'm going to show you the science. I'm going to show you the proof. And even beyond that, I'm going to show you how you can even try it yourself for free and prove it to yourself that it actually works. And you can prove it to your friends too. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Is that exciting? So today we're going to share with you something that I've been working on for the last 4 years. And now in the last few months, I've developed something new. I've upgraded the system, I've upgraded technology, and now we're releasing it with brand new features, with brand new website, which we're going to share it with you. Okay. So number one, in this webinar, you're going to learn how you can send healing energy to a person or a pet or an animal anywhere in the world. So it could be your parents, it could be your grandparents. You know how we have aging parents or grandparents, and we really want to take care of them. We really want them to have a long health span. And then a lot of them are suffering, right? A lot of them have pain. A lot of them have lots of different kinds of illnesses. And a lot of them are on medication and they're relying on that. But we want to do something to help them, but we live in another part of the world. So it's so hard to do. That's the reason why I created this in the first place, because I really had a motivation to be able to heal somebody from far away, like my mom or my dad or my grandparents or my relatives that are getting really old. How can you support them? And I was thinking, okay, Qi coils, right? But they're like 80 years old. They can't use a tablet. They don't even know how to use it. Click a button on a tablet. So in those cases, I said, I need to create something that I can control. I can just send it to them. I don't even need them to be involved, right? I can just send them the healing energy and they'll just feel better. They'll just be taken care of with their energy and with their longevity. So I said, and I started researching about quantum entanglement and about frequency technologies and about 0-point energy and about AI. And I started to get these ideas of how to create something that would do it. And finally, now we have it. It's actually a reality now. Okay, so I'm so excited. I'm really proud about this, and I want you to benefit. I want you to experience it for yourself. Okay, so first thing, you're going to do that. Second thing, we're going to show you how you can send this healing energy remotely, anytime, anywhere, without any energy, without training. Okay, that's very important because there's people out there that do distance healing, but it takes a lot of energy and time, and you need to be trained. And you probably need like 10 people to gather in a group to get enough energy to do it. And there's groups of people that do that, and they're very successful. But I wanted something that works just like that without effort. Okay, that's what technology can do. Also, number 3, I'm going to share with you how you can receive unlimited healing, right? So even with, I believe in prayer, I was raised as a Christian, so yeah, prayer is great. But when you stop praying, then who's doing the praying, right? There's monks that chant like hours and hours a day, but after that, they got to go to sleep. But what if there's something that can keep sending healing energy unlimited? It doesn't go to sleep, right? Think about what AI can do these days, right? It can work. If robots can keep going, work without having to sleep. So I'm going to share with you how you can do that. Not only helping yourself, enhancing your own life and your own wellness, your own energy and your own frequency, but you can enhance your whole family and people, your clients even. I'm going to show you how you can actually make money from this by being an enterprise level practitioner using this technology. Okay, there's 2 routes, which I'm going to share with you. So number 3 is it's unlimited. Okay, so if you don't know who I am, my name is David Wong, and I was chronically ill for 10 years of my life. Every day I suffer from bleeding internally that I couldn't stop. I went to all the doctors and they say, here's some medicine, here's some pills, here's a big jar of pills, which cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And none of them worked. It actually made my situation worse. They gave me side effects. They made my skin starting to boil. Like I had eczema and I had these rashes all over my body, and it didn't heal anything. So I said, and I almost gave up. I was so depressed because I was so tired because of all the blood loss. Just imagine, like right now, I look like a very healthy because I am. Like I have more muscle mass now than when I had, let's say, last year, because I've been using the frequencies, and I'm in the best shape of my life. But before that, when I was sick, I was so skinny, I was so pale because I had so much blood loss, and I couldn't even get up in the morning. I had to sleep all day because I'm so tired. And I came to a point in my life when I said, God, what do I do? Like I'm in my 20s, I should be like really hitting it hard and going out there and being successful. I'm just in bed all the time, just suffering and just tired all the time. What do I do? And he said, David, you need to meditate. So I said, what? What do you mean meditate? And then I said, maybe it's something to this meditation that I don't know about. So I started researching the meditation, about the science behind it, about the frequencies, and started developing frequencies and frequency technologies and magnetic energy. Long story short, I developed Qi coils, which healed me in 90 days from something and a disease all the experts told me was incurable and had to be reliant on medication my whole life. I proved them all wrong. And they were surprised, maybe you weren't sick in the first place, right? No, you know how they do that, right? They say, maybe you weren't sick in the first place. No, I was sick for freaking 10 years, okay? I know when I was sick. So anyway, I healed myself in 90 days, no more symptoms. I didn't take any medication, any pills. I didn't change my lifestyle at all. It was the same lifestyle. All I did was added frequency technology with Qi coils, and I healed myself, okay? At that point, my life's completely transformed. I said, my life purpose now is to help other people who are suffering, who have been suffering for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, or even longer. And they've given up hope, and they're looking for a solution, and they're reliant on what the doctor tells them and the pills that they give them. And they're just getting worse and worse. And I said, my mission, I know how it feels to be suffering. I know how it feels to be depressed. I know how it feels to have almost no hope in your life and watch your life go by and just have a really dark time. And I said, I need to help people. So what I did was I said, let's create a product that people can consume and people can buy, and create a whole system and whole business behind it so that people can experience this and share it with people. And that's what I've done. Now we have thousands, tens of thousands, maybe, I don't know, but maybe even 100,000 people, probably 100,000 plus people who have benefited from the technologies I've created. I went from completely lost to having a mission, having a purpose in my life. I went from 10 years of chronic suffering to be completely optimized in health. I went from, right now I'm 45 years old. Yeah, you're probably thinking, what? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? You're not 45 years old. You look like maybe 30 years old. David, you must be 30, 35. I said, no, I just turned 45 years old. And I'm going to show you in the video in a minute or so that my physical performance is probably in my 20s right now. Okay, so I'm able to reverse my biological age from 45 down to about 25 to 30. Okay, so let me share with you a quick video. How many guys into sports? Who's into sports? Yeah? Okay. So who's into boxing or MMA or fighting? Who's into some kind of combative sports? This is me on Monday. Today is Thursday. So just 3 days ago, I'm sparring full contact with a boxing champ who's younger than me, and he is bigger than me. All right, so I'll let you just take a quick look.
А тебе, что ты так?
By the way, I'm the one in the white. Okay, so that's just 30 seconds, but it's a 3-minute round. And as you can see, I was winning, I was dominating most of the fight. I can show you more, but basically, I'm fighting people who are younger than me, who are supposed to be physically stronger than me, they're bigger than me, and they are also supposed to be in good shape, right? So I'm 45. If somebody, you just show any boxer that video, that doesn't look like someone who can move like that to be 45 years old, all right? Anyway, so if you guys want to see the full video, just let me know, I'll send it to you, okay? I don't post these publicly. I don't want to, I'm not really showing off like how good I'm a fighter, but all I want to do is impress. I'm not trying to impress you. I want to impress upon you that even at 45 years old, I'm fighting like someone who's in their 20s. And at the end of the fight, these guys are younger than me. They're really, they're out of energy. And I'm just like, I'm breathing like steadily. I'm breathing with a very steady pace. I'm not gassed out at all. So how do I do it? Well, it's because of frequency and energy, because of my technology. People ask me, hey, David, you should write a book. And I say, yeah, I already did. I wrote 2 books already. And these guys are bossy. They don't know what I do, right? I don't tell them what I do. And they say, they wouldn't believe I'm 45. And they say, hey, David, you should write a book on how to stay young and how to be so fit at 45. And I say, yeah, I already actually wrote 2 books about it. So what is the resonance movement? It's something that I coined recently. It's a global wellness revolution led by myself, David Wong, of uniting people through energy, technology, and consciousness to raise the planet's vibration, reclaim health, freedom, and human potential. So that's my goal, okay? I want to create a movement where people are not reliant on the medical way, the conventional way, but relying on something new, which is called frequency wellness. And use technology, use what's available to us now to raise not only your own vibration, but raise the planet's vibration and health of your own life and your loved ones. I don't tell many people this. I mentioned this in my last webinar, but vaccines killed my grandma. So what happened was during the pandemic, my grandma, she said, she refused to get the vaccine when she was alive because she said, oh, I don't trust the government. I'm never going to take the vaccine. So what happened was one day she started feeling a bit tired. She started feeling a little cough. And then they say, hey, maybe you should go to the hospital and get checked out. So very reluctantly, she went to the hospital and get checked out. By the time my uncle got to the hospital, got the call from the hospital, and got to the hospital, my grandma had already passed. So what happened in just a couple hours that caused my grandma to pass? And she's not unhealthy. She's actually quite healthy for her age. She had no other sickness or anything. So what I think happened, obviously no one can prove it, is that she got the vaccine and she had heart condition or heart attack or some kind of heart reaction and died instantly. Because viruses, COVID doesn't kill people that quickly, but the jabs actually do. That we've seen so far. Now there's the evidence, now there's the data to show that the jabs actually do kill that quickly. So that's one of the reasons why I started a resonance movement, is because I want to prevent that from happening again, because my own family basically was killed because of it. Also because I was chronically ill for 10 years, and medicine failed me completely. And you probably have the same story yourself or know somebody that had that situation. Who here follows Dr. Mary Bowden or knows about her? So she's the person who's exposing the pandemic, right? Revealing the red pill, the truth. Because according to the statistics, the real statistics, there's a death toll cover-up of the pandemic, right? There's over 38,000 deaths related to vaccines. 38,000. Normally, if there's 50 deaths, 50, they would pull a drug off the shelf. They will never sell it. Why were they allowed 38,000 people to die from the vaccine without pulling it, and they're still pushing the vaccinations? Okay? Treatment censorship. There were safe treatments that were banned, like ivermectin and vitamins that worked. Doctors were suspended. They were kicked out and banned for trying to save people's lives. hospital bribery. There's $1.5 million in incentives to hospitals that gave the vaccines. They were paid millions to give these vaccines to people. Dr. Bolden, he refused to sell out. Also, control agenda. There's blind obedience. Questions were labeled as misinformation. There's mass freedom of speech suppression, and science requires asking questions, but they weren't allowed to ask any questions. You know, what was the summation of all that was that it was never about health. It was just about control. The whole pandemic was all about control and profits. Okay, and she was suspended because she wanted to save lives. Big pharma is not about healthcare. It's about sick care because of two things: harmful medicine mandates. Safe treatments are suppressed because they make more money by selling pills and selling drugs. They don't want people to be cured. They don't want people to be healthy. Chronic disease neglect. They neglect the root causes because if they fix the root cause, then there won't be a disease. They rather just treat the symptoms because they treat the symptoms, just put a Band-Aid on it, then they will keep having to replace the Band-Aid until they die. All right? That's the pharma sick care for you. Now, what is the future of medicine? We go from being reactive to being proactive. Okay? The old paradigm teaches us to be reactive. Pharma first. You wait until you're sick. You treat the symptoms. You make yourself dependent on drugs. The new paradigm is proactive. We go to the root cause to prevent disease and to optimize function, and why not use frequency healing? So frequency therapy is part of this new paradigm, and we're on the cutting edge of this new revolution, the resonance revolution. Who's heard of the difference between the lifespan and health span? Lifespan is the total number of years you've lived. Health span is the number of years you lived in good health, right? Typical age limit of lifespan, about 80 years. Health span, we actually don't know. There's a lot of people actually living 100 years because of their lifestyle. Lifespan includes illness, yes. Chronic disease, disability. Health span, no. It's based on functional independence. In lifespan, the goal is just to live longer. In health span, the goal is to live better. In lifespan, common issues are frailty, frequent hospital visits, medication use. Health span, the common issues are vitality, mobility, independence. Lifespan, can you extend lifespan? Marginally with pills and drugs and so on. Health span, you can extend significantly via wellness and lifestyle. So that's the difference. What would you want to have? A long lifespan or a long health span? Who here wants a long health span? Say hi. Okay, great. Perfect. We're all on the same page. So what we do is we use proven technologies, proven frequency technologies. Okay, there's PEMF technology, there's Rife technology. We've seen that and we're using that in our Qi coils. That is highly successful. And then there's also frequencies based on scalar and zero-point energy, based on Tesla technology, quantum healing, and remote healing, which is what we're going to focus on today. Okay, so all these are proven technologies, clinically proven, actually, that work in harmony. They all work together. So introducing Qiari.ai. How do you spell Qiari? It is Qiari.ai. Qiari.ai. Okay, so what we do is we basically combine three things. One, cutting edge frequencies. Two, quantum entanglement. Three, AI. All right, so combine those three things, and what we've created is a revolutionary approach that combines advanced computing, precise frequency, and power of quantum entanglement to transform health. Why frequencies? If you look at this diagram, frequencies, pills, you need to dissolve it, then digest it, then it goes in your bloodstream, goes through the cell membrane, then it gets to your cells, right? So how much of the actual pill goes through all those processes and get to your cell? Actually, a very small percentage. Frequencies, on the other hand, it just goes directly to your cells, just direct transfer. Okay, so the plain efficiency of it is just way better. Cost comparison between 3 years of traditional supplements and injections. Let's say you're a biohacker, okay? You're really into longevity, so you're buying lots of pills, you're doing lots of these treatments, stem cells, treatments, therapies, and so on. It can cost you anywhere from $200 to $6,000+ a month. Okay, and people do that. With that, I've done this calculation before. It's about over $500,000 over 3 years in costs. Now, that's if you're like a serious biohacker and you want to extend your health span and you have a lot of money to be able to do it. And a lot of people do this. Why? Because you can't get back your life, but you can definitely use your money to gain more health span. The only downside, there's many downsides, is it's single use. You can't reuse the pills or injections. Each person needs separate supplies. You can't do it to a group of people. Delivery, it means you got to take pills, IV drips, injections. A lot of people are doing this now. They're doing IV supplements, right? Side effects could be possible liver, kidney strain, bloating, hormonal imbalance, insomnia, daily effort, pills, powders, injections, scheduling clinic visits, consistency, variable potency, risk of expired contaminated batches, customization limited to what's possible, energy-based program is not possible, convenience requires going to getting refills, blood draws, travel restrictions, okay? Now, why frequencies over 3 years? Qiari.ai is free to use. If you want to just use a free plan, you can use it, okay? But there's some limitations. If you want to start with the basic plan, $27 a month, okay? Or you can do it for $297 a year. So compared to thousands or hundreds of dollars a month, that's actually very low. That's less than even like health insurance, okay? Reusability, you can use continuously. You can have multiple targets, which I'll show you how. You can broadcast to multiple people at once. You're using scalar and energy fields. There's no side effects, 100% non-invasive. You just press play and it works while you relax, sleep, or work. It works without even knowing it, even sometimes. It's always pure, always consistent results. You can stack and mix different programs anytime. The energy goes directly to your biofield and directly to your cells or your mitochondria. You can use it anywhere and it's fully portable. Okay? Now, you might think, that sounds too good to be true. Actually, this is not Qi Coil. This is Qiari's. Yeah, Qiari.ai. And this is not PEMF. It's just, we call it scalar and quantum energy fields. Okay, next one. So it's advanced physics, guys. It's not magic. Okay, you know what Nikola Tesla said, right? The day science begins to study non-physical phenomena, it will make more progress in 1 decade than all the previous centuries, that's hundreds of years, that's Nikola Tesla. And guess what? Now science or the mainstream is starting to pick up on frequency technology, starting to realize that there's actually multiple dimensions, because starting to realize that, oh, wow, all this quantum physics is real. And it's not just sci-fi, it's actually real, and we can actually harness this energy. So very soon, more and more people are going to wake up to what is reality. Reality is that we are all energy. Everything around us is energy and frequency and vibration. It's not solid. It's not solid, okay? So that's what we need to wake up to. So how quantum works, right? So we put quantum behind everything these days, right? But what is quantum? How does it work? Like I said, everything is just energy. Everything is energy fields, not just particles. Particles exist as probabilities until observed, okay? So it's just probability. It's not hard. Everything's just probability. Non-local effects happen instantly across space-time. That means everything's connected. So if something happens here, you can connect it to something that's on the moon or on the Mars or another galaxy. Happens instantly across space-time. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance. That means we're all connected beyond space-time, faster than space-time. Okay, that's how quantum works. How our technology works, Qiari.ai, is what we do is each person, thing, or place has a unique vibrational signature. Okay, let me repeat that. Every person, place, or thing has a unique vibrational signature in the quantum field. Okay, so basically everybody's got an address or a coordinate. Our system targets specific quantum patterns to unique energy fields. So we can target those coordinates. All right? Thirdly, we can access non-local fields across space-time. So through our system, we can actually access this field across space-time. And we can deliver energy patterns directly to the coordinates. Okay, what energy patterns? We've created, in Qiari, we have 9 energy patterns, and in Qiari.ai, we have over 21 energy patterns. So I'll show you what these energy patterns are. in a second, okay? So let me repeat that, okay? So everything, person, or place has a unique coordinate or signature. We can send a energy pattern to those coordinates using our system. That's how technology works, okay? So just remember, quantum is about fields, not forces. It's about information, not chemicals. It's about energy and not effort. Huge concepts that you must grasp if you want to truly understand what quantum physics is, okay? So what does it mean? You are a field of resonant energy that can be tuned and transformed. That's right. You have a resonant energy field. You can actually measure this energy field around you, and you can tune it and you can transform it. How do you do it? You can actually tune it with optimal frequencies. If you have the right frequencies, you can tune yourself into health. You can tune yourself into success. You can tune yourself into abundance. You can reprogram your reality at that level, at the quantum level, and access higher states of coherence and vitality. That's pretty powerful, guys. Okay? That's very extremely powerful. And that's what we're all about here at Qi Life. It's about transforming yourself by tuning your resonant field. That's why I call it the resonant movement. Okay? You're changing your resonance. If you change your resonance, you change everything in your life. Okay? And we're not just talking about health or wellness. We're talking about everything. The way you think will change. The people you attract will change. The opportunities you attract will change. Your life projection, your destiny will actually change if you change your resonance. That's how powerful it is when you change your resonance. Who can agree about that? So we've made it super simple, guys. It's so simple, okay? I know that talk about all this quantum science mumbo jumbo, but we made it simple. 3 steps. That's all you need to do. Number 1, upload your photo. Number 2, choose your program. Number 3, receive the energy. That's it. So simple, okay? Now, if you want to upload a photo, that's great. That's the basic level. If you want to send it to your phone, address, or car, that's also possible with different memberships, okay? What can you do with it? You can choose your mood, energize your body. You can use it for holistic wellness, mood and emotional balance, energy and mental clarity, detox and renewal, immune boost and anti-inflammatory, relaxation and tranquility, pain management and joint support, gut and digestive support. You can do all those things. If you're a professional, you're a practitioner, you can use it to extend care to your clients 24/7 without any of your effort. You can extend care through this energy system. Wellness pro coaches, you can enrich your coaching with premium energy services. Therapists can help, fitness professionals, spiritual teachers, business professionals. Okay, so with Qiari.ai, it's the personal frequency wellness system. All right, you can use up to 6 intensity levels. Okay, so you can dial it up, or dial it down, or dial it up, how strong it is. You can schedule daily transmissions for your loved ones. There's real-time control over the energy flows. There's no app to install. You just use the website. You can use any tablet, any phone, any computer. Works anywhere in the world. And the secure cloud for encrypted data, so that everything's secure. And then we also have our practitioner platform called Qiari.ai Enterprise, Qiari.ai Enterprise. And with that, you can manage multiple clients with individual profiles, 20 plus advanced energy codes, including specialized frequencies, run simultaneous sessions for multiple clients. Let's talk about Qiari.ai. So basically, there's two sites, Qiari.ai and Qiari.ai, all right? So one is more for personal use. The other one's more for practitioner use, professional use, okay? So let's talk about the personal use one first. So right now, there's 9 different energy programs. There's Life Force, Mood Sync, Neural Calm, Bio Drive, Derma Glow, Neural Focus, and there is Wealth Wave, Youth Code, and Slim Pulse, okay? So depending on what plan, there's 3 plans. There's Basic, Core, and Ultra. Ultra includes all 9, Core will include 6, Basic will include 3. So you can read about it when you get to the website, okay? Yep. Qiari.ai, the professional, there's more, okay? There's Quantum Mind Energy, Quantum Recovery, Quantum Calm, Cleanse, Quantum Mood, Body Energy, Meditation, Quantum Brain, Immune Boost, Detox, Abundance, Entrepreneur, Motivation, Dream, Libido, Pineal Gland, Weight Loss, EMF Protection, Cancer Care, Pain and Arthritis Care, Diabetes Care, Blood Pressure Balance. Okay, so there's actually more. So you can choose your path, all right? Either you do the Qiari.ai. Now you can use it for free, and I'll show you how to use it for free. You get 30 minutes of free use per day, and you don't even need a credit card. Okay, so I want you to try it out. I'm giving this for free to the world. Or you can start a free trial. So it's a 7-day free trial, it's zero cost, but you do need a credit card, and you can start using the basic plan for 7 days. And if you cancel, that's fine, you don't get charged. Okay. The other path is the Qiari.ai, where it's for practitioners, and I'll show you the difference in the features. But right now, there's a limited time sale, 50% off, because we're launching this. So all the membership fees are 50% off. Okay. Later on, we're going to increase the prices of these back to regular price. So if you want to capture and you want to start using this at a discount, then now's a good time to do it. Okay. So let me compare Qiari.ai and Qiari.ai. So as I said, Qiari is for personal use and Qiari.ai is for professional use. Okay, so ideal use case for Qiari is you using it for daily personal support, let's say a small family or just group healing. For Qiari.ai is for multi-client remote healing. Okay, so intended for businesses, intended for individuals and small groups. For this one's intended for practitioners, clinics, and large-scale broadcast applications. Broadcast methods for this one, you can use photo, phone number, and address. This one, you can use it for phone, address, and vehicle. So no photo here. And this one has no vehicle. Programs available, there's 9, there's 21 on this one. You can have 10 slots here. You can have actually 100 slots on the enterprise version. Power levels, there's 6, 4 here. Scheduling, yes, with the ultra plan. Scheduling, yes. Unlimited use, yes. Max concurrent programs up to 5. This one's unlimited. Okay, this one's entry-level pricing, this one's enterprise. Okay, so you're probably really curious, okay, what does it actually look like? I'm going to show you how it looks like right now. By the way, we have 100 people on this webinar, which is quite a lot. One of our top webinars ever. I guess you guys are really interested in this, right? Okay, so here's how it looks like. You guys can see the screen. Okay, so this is Qiari.ai, receive unlimited quantum healing, heal yourself, heal the world. We have 12 days to go for this launch special thing. So it's very simple, right? You just go to this website and then you can read through it if you want. This is brand new. There's some images are missing. Maybe I need to refresh the page. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so now we have this animation. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Yeah, and then we got some new graphics. Isn't that great? Awesome. Looks awesome. Okay. So now all you do is you go, just click begin your session, and then here you click upload photo. Okay, so you click here, upload photo. So let's say I upload my photo here. That's my photo, and then I click here. Now we only allow you to upload your own photo or of somebody that you have permission from, right? We don't want you to upload a photo of someone that you don't have permission from. If you do, and we find out, and we have AI that can check this, then your account will be suspended. So make sure you have permission from the person, and you have to. And we'll have a system that allows you to prove or get permission from the person if you're going to upload it, or we get the other person to upload it onto your account. Anyway, for now, you can upload it, and then you click continue, and then you enter your email. Let's say you put in an email. Okay, just put in an email in there. Okay, so now you put in email, then it's gonna give you the energies that you can use. Now this is just a free account, so you can only use this one, Life Force. If you want to use the other ones, then you need to upgrade your account, right? So you just select that, you click continue, and then configure your session. So here's your photo. Now you can amplify it from 1 times, 2 times to 3 times, okay? So this is the basic version. In the Ultra, in the top version, you can go up to 6 times energy power. Okay, so let's say I want to do 2 times, and then the duration, you can go up to 30 minutes. So you can just slide this 5 minutes, 10 minutes, slide it up to 30 minutes. And then here's your settings, you begin session, voila. Okay, so there you go. So now, instantly, energy is going to the person, which is myself now, in this photo. And then this is the time remaining. And then here's the progress, and here's the active programs. You can pause it or you can end it. Okay, that's as simple as that. That's it. You don't even need to leave this, stay on the screen. You can leave the screen. You can close the screen. I recommend not to close the screen because maybe you want to end it later. But you don't even need to be here. You can go to another screen. Okay, you don't even need to be there. You can leave the house. Do you understand? Because this is happening non-locally now. You don't need to be on the phone. You don't need to You don't even need to be online, because once you activate it, it's already happening in non-local space-time, okay? So as long as our AI program has already started this session, then it's going to run it for 30 minutes, and it's just going to keep running for 30 minutes, and that's it, okay? Super simple. Isn't that great? So end session, blah. Now, after you end the session, now you can go into your dashboard, right? Now you have a dashboard, and you can add targets and manage targets in here, which I'll show you next, okay? So that's in my other accounts. Let me go to my other accounts. Okay, so in the dashboard, you can manage your slots, your targets, right? So with the Ultra plan, you have, 10 slots. So you can add 10 different photos, addresses, or phones. So a total of 10. You can use any one of those, okay? So let's say, here's my photo. You want to select a program. Let's say I want BioDrive. I want Youth Code, okay? You can select up to 5 at the highest level. Right, but I select 2. I want BioDrive, I want Youth Code, okay? And I want intensities 2. Okay, you can go up to 6. See that the highest plan, the Ultra plan, you can go up to 6. And then all you do is you can click 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, or 8 hours. So I can click, let's say I want to run this for 1 hour. And there you go. It's broadcasting now for 1 hour. Here's the time lapsed. I can pause, I can stop. Okay, here's the programs being run, here's the intensity. Okay, immediately, that's how simple it is, okay? So this can be yourself, this can be a pet, right? I'm just gonna stop this for now. You can also do scheduling, okay? So here you can schedule the time zone, how often it recurs. Does it recur daily? Does it happen weekly? Does it happen only weekdays? How long does it recur for, okay? So all this, you can set the schedule and just have it now automated, right? So if you know every morning you need a certain energy, just automate it. You don't even have to come here and turn it on. It just turns it on by itself. Okay, so that's how powerful this thing is. We have people using our Qiari.ai system, our other system, our professional system for 4 years, okay? And they're still using it. They have like lots of clients on them, and they're all using it every day. We already have a clinical trial, which I'll show you in a second, but that's it. It's so simple, right? I made something very high tech into something simple. Okay, now let's say you want to add another target, just click here, and then let's say you can put dog, right? Let's say you have a dog. So you put a photo here, and then you click here, and then you add your dog's photo. Okay, so that's my dog. And I say, yes, my dog gave me permission to upload the photo. So save the target. And then now you can have your dog. See, now this is the dog. And now I can send energy to my dog right now, who's in my other house. Okay, I can send energy to him right now. Okay, or if my dog is in another city, I can send energy to my dog. Okay. It can be your parents and so on. Okay, isn't this amazing, guys? Are you guys liking this? Are you guys getting this? That's Qiari.ai. Let me show you the other platform, the professional platform for practitioners. All right. Okay, let me show you that one. If you were impressed with that, you'll be even more impressed with this one, okay? So this one's Qiari.ai. So Qiari.ai. So a lot of you probably have tried this already. If you have, now we've made a lot of updates. We've improved the system, so everything runs a lot smoother and a lot faster. So here is very similar, except we have something here called My Enterprise Clients, okay? So my phone numbers, you can add phone numbers here and do the same thing, okay? So you can, the interface is a little bit different, but you turn on the energies on and off here. You select the intensity from low, medium, high to ultra. You can do a quick play from 1 hour, 4 hours, 8 hours, or infinitely, or just continuously. Here, you can get the schedule from Monday to Sunday, what days to do it. You can save this template. So you have another phone number. You can load up the whole template onto another phone number without adding all the settings manually. You just load all the settings and all the scheduling onto another template, onto another client if you wanted to, or even onto another address. So the address is the same thing, right? All it is, you just add an address and you can send the energy to an address. Cars, all you need is a VIN number, the vehicle identification number. And you send energy to a car, okay? Now, what makes this more powerful than the other one is the client, my client section. It's called Enterprise Clients. And here, you can add up to 60 slots. You get our highest enterprise plan. So 60 slots. So that means 60 addresses or phones or cars, if you want, in the client. So here's a client, here's their phone number that we've added, and then now you can schedule all these energies for this client. It's crazy, right? So you can potentially manage a portfolio of up to 60 clients that you have that you're basically managing their energy for, okay? Isn't that amazing? So that's the enterprise version. So let me go back and show you the pricing, okay? So the pricing, let me go back here. Okay, where's the pricing? Log out first. Okay, so pricing is here. Okay, so you can use it for free. There's no credit card required. If you just want to use it for free, you can. It's $0, right? You can use it maximum 30 minutes a day. And you have only one energy, and there's 3 intensity levels, and you can target the photo only. And you only have 1 target slot. So if you want to just try it out, that's good. It's free. There's no risk. Next step is the basic, and you get a 7-day free trial, and it's $27 a month after that. Or if you upgrade to yearly, it's only $297. With this, now you get unlimited use. So there's no limit of 30 minutes a day. You can use it as much as you want. You get a photo target. There's 3 intensity levels, 1 energy at a time, and 1 target slot. And now you get 3 different energies. Instead of just life force, you got life force, mood sync, and neural calm. Okay, so that's 27. I use the core, which is our most popular one, Qiari core. It's 47. And the difference is now you have 3 energies simultaneously and 3 target slots. So you can add 2 more slots on there. And now there's 6 different energies, 6 different programs instead of 3. And our best value is our Qiari Ultra, which is $97 a month. And then the difference is you get 6 intensity levels instead of 3. You can run 5 energies instead of 3 at the same time, and you got 10 slots. Okay, so that means 10 photos or phones or addresses that you can add in that slots. And now you got 9 programs. So we include Mood Sync, Neural Calm, Neuro Focus, Slim Pulse, Wealth Weight, and Youth Code, okay, into that. Now, you save money when you do yearly. Obviously, it's about 15% off when you do the yearly. And I'm going to share with you some special later on, what kind of a special we have right now for the launch. By the way, these are all 50% off discounted from the usual price that it would go up to. Very soon, this will be $47, $497, this will be $97, and this one's actually going to be $197 and $2,000. So right now it's 50% off the actual price that they will be very eventually. Okay, we don't know when, but right now you have the advantage of getting in at the beta level because we just launched. Okay, so we have 3 different plans for enterprise. Okay, this is Qiari.ai. This is a professional version. We have advanced personal, enterprise, and enterprise pro. So that's for monthly is $197, $297, and $497 a month. So what's the difference is advanced personal, you can add up to 6 phones and 4 addresses and 2 cars. And you can send up to 3,000 square feet for the addresses, for the location ones. You can assign client slots every 30 days, or you can change your slots every 30 days. A limited duration, you get all 21 programs. If you want to know what they are, you can just click that. And yes, they do include all the higher level programs and basically all the programs we have. Okay. And you get 4 adjustable settings. You play up to 10 signatures simultaneously. Okay. You can do the scheduling. And then there's a 30-day money back guarantee. So there's 30-day money back guarantee for all of them. And the next level is the enterprise, which is $297 a month. So what you get is you get 30 addresses and 30 phones. Okay. And that's the main thing, this difference. Now you can basically adding 30 addresses or, no, it's 30 addresses or 30 phones. That's right. So 30 addresses or 30 phones. So you got 30 slots. This one you got 60 slots, 60 addresses or 60 phones. So that's the main thing. So if you think about it, it's at this level, $497. You got 60 addresses, so it's like $8, right? It's around $8 per client if you use it fully, right? How much could you charge per client for just automated this energy healing to them that goes to them every month? And once you can give them a trial even, right? So what we do with the enterprise ones is you can reassign the slot every 7 days. So let's say you you send energy to someone for 7 days. After 7 days, you can change that client to another client. Okay, so it's actually more than 60 slots if you think about it. If you change a client every 7 days, so 4 times 60, so it's 240 different clients you can do in a month. But let's say there's only 60 clients, right? So it's only $8 per client, which is crazy. Like you can charge probably at least, $200 a month, maybe even $1,000 a month to send energy to people, to manage their energy. So that's always a potential. So that's the main difference. And there's also yearly. Yearly would be $1,997, $2,997, and $4,997. And there's also lifetime. So Qiari.ai is the only one that has lifetime. And lifetime is the best value because you only pay once and you can use it forever. No more no recurring fees, one-time payment, okay? So it's $4,997 for personal, Enterprise $8,997, and Enterprise Pro is $14,997. But in order to get the lifetime, you have to apply for it, okay? We don't give it to everybody. Yearly, you can sign up. If you want to book a consultation, you can just click this link to book a consultation with one of our specialists, and they can take you through the platform and answer any of your questions, okay? So that's the pricing. Let's go back to here. Okay, so now let's talk about our clinical trial. Okay, so this is super exciting, guys. So we did a clinical trial last year of 16 adults aged 24 to 73, okay? So a pretty wide range. All diverse ethnic backgrounds. They're from the United States and Israel. And their ailments included autism, trauma, anxiety, depression, liver gut issues, eyesight issues, learning disabilities, dyslexia. What we do is we use Qiari.ai, no physical interaction, and send remote energy to them over 33 days. Our participants, they rated their healing on a scale from 0 to 5. So all participants, so the results, here's the results, okay? All participants received healing. 100% of them, all 16. The average improvement score was 3.75 out of 5. So the conclusion was that the remote healing showed measurable improvements across physical and mental conditions. So both physical and mental conditions improved. And yeah, they want to do more studies. So basically, here's the graph. Like most people had a 4 out of 5 healing scale. Okay, so that's what they did. This is a clinical trial. So hey guys, so this is the future of healing. Like you just witnessed the future of healing using just energy, intelligence, and intention, delivering across medications. No medications, no borders, no limits. So join the quantum revolution. Choose your path to quantum healing. You can choose the personal path. You can start your free trial on Qiari.ai, or you can choose the practitioner path and sign up or apply now on Qiari.ai. Right now, we have limited time sales up to 50% off the membership fees. Okay, so another question that some people might ask is, okay, what's the difference then? Is this better Is Qi Coil, or is it Qiari.ai or Qiari's better, right? Which one's better? They're actually better together. So basically, Qiari.ai and Qiari, it uses non-physical fields. Qi Coil is using the electromagnetic field. We can send remote energy with Qiari, but Qi Coil you need a physical device. Anyway, it's a long thing, but long story short is that if you want like something targeted, we have 10,000 programs with Qi Coils. We have scalar energy with Qi Coils. We have like the condition-specific frequencies. Our library of frequencies is just much bigger with the Qi Coils and more specific and more targeted. And with the Qiari, we only have up to 21 programs, but then you can send it anywhere in the world. Okay, so that's the main difference. Price-wise, also, like Qi Coils is like our flagship product. Some people, their budget may not allow them to get Qi Coils right away, so you may want to start with Qiari.ai, which is only $27 a month, right? So for people who want a super budget-friendly way of enhancing their resonance and enhancing their wellness, then maybe Qiari.ai is better for them. I'm super excited. I can't wait for you to try this out. It's completely free, right? Qiari, you don't even need a credit card. You can go there, try it out for 30 minutes, right? Test it out with your friends, and you're going to feel it. You're going to feel the energy. And the first time I actually put this together and start testing it and say, wait a minute, like maybe I might be onto something huge, because I started feeling this intense heat in my body. Is wow, is this real? Can I actually use a photo and send energy to myself from anywhere? And I started testing like, turning off my computer, being in another location, turning off the internet, and it still worked. I'm just super excited. This is just the huge breakthrough for us. And I know that a lot of people will be skeptical because this is like just out there, but just show it, just use it. It's free. Prove it to yourself that it doesn't work, and use it consistently. Use it for a few days and stop using it and see if it works. But I'll tell you, we have clients that are members of Qiari.ai for 4 years plus now, and they are just love it. They're using it every day, and they're using it for their whole family. A system like this, people don't stay members for 4 years if it doesn't work, okay? And we have a lot of them that do that. All right. So yeah, I can't wait for you to try it out. Go to Qiari with Qiari.ai or Qienergy.ai, Qienergy.ai, and start transforming your life. Start transforming other people's lives with mass remote healing technology. All right. So now we have some time for some questions. This has been a pretty exciting webinar. Lots of people here. Welcome, everybody. Okay. If you have a question, Kayla, can you repost it if I missed a question so I can see it in the Q&A or see it in the chat? Okay, so somebody asked about the affiliate program. So yeah, we do have an affiliate program. We haven't launched it yet, okay? So we do have an affiliate program. So if you want to basically promote Qiari or Qiari.ai, you can do that, but you first have to be a member, okay? So become a member first, and then in the following weeks, we will release our affiliate program, which allows you to share with others and you actually make a recurring commission, right? Because people are going to be using this month after month, year after year. So you can actually create a passive income with it. So sign up now, get your own account first. You have to be a member first before you can become an affiliate. Now, you cannot use your affiliate account to get commission from your own membership. That's not allowed, okay? If you do that, then we just have to cancel your affiliate account. But you can, and soon we will have the ability for you to basically share your link and be able to earn affiliate commissions with it, okay? I have a hair salon. How can I utilize as a service? Yeah, it's great you have a hair salon. You can send the energy to your hair salon, but I think you can just share about it, right? Just get people to try it out. You're probably talking to like lots of people every day. You say, hey, there's this website. You can send energy through a photo. And then that alone gets people super interested. What do you mean send energy to a photo? I can upload my dog's photo and send energy to it and send healing energy. Yeah, you can try it. So just show them the website. They try it, they sign up with their account, and in a few weeks' time, you'll be able to just use your affiliate link and they can sign up and try it out. And then when they sign up, it's connected to your account. So it's so simple. You can just earn commissions from sharing it. How are there marketing materials for this? We are working on it. So once we have it ready, then that's when we're going to launch the affiliate marketing. Can't you overwhelm the body? How do we know what would be needed? I know in the past I went for the gusto and would hardly get out of bed. I was exhausted. Yeah. So some of the energies are very strong. Okay. So when you start at the 1x intensity or the low intensity for an hour or something like that, and just measure with yourself. Some people are more sensitive than others, so some people may fill up faster than others, so to speak, right? Because when you play the energies, you're basically recharging your energy or recharging your batteries. You don't want to overcharge or over-recharge your batteries, then you get tired. That's all you need to know. So drink lots of water. You see I'm drinking water constantly because it makes you thirsty when you're using this energy. So once you start getting like a little bit dizzy or nauseous, then you should just turn it off. Can you explain the life force frequency? Life force frequency is basically energy, like life force, vitality, energy. So it gives you energy. Are they marketing materials? Not yet, but it's not hard to make marketing materials, right? All you need to do is just talk about it, make a video of it, show the website, show yourself uploading the photo onto the website, and then that's all you need to do. You make your own marketing materials. Just use TikTok, post it on TikTok, share about it, right? Like all you have to do is just take a screenshot of the website and just point at it with TikTok and talk about it and say, hey, here's a website you can send energy to your dog, or here's a website you can send energy to your photo. And then that will get you views. So make your own marketing materials. Which one is free? No credit card. It is the free one. It's the one that you go to Qiari.ai, you click begin session. That leads you through the free use right away. Okay? You just need an email. That's all you need. What would you have a price guide to charge for these type of services? I don't have a price guide, but generally, okay, there's in the old way, okay, there's people who do actual remote healing, right? They charge anywhere from $200 to $6,000 a month or something like that for remote healing, the old-fashioned rate, right? They would use their meditation, or they would use whatever tools they have. It could be some frequency tools, or they could maybe even use Qi coils, and they basically use their mind. Basically, they use meditation or their way of intention with their mind and consciousness to send healing energy with their own mind. And people do this for a living. Some people do. And you can search through it. It's called distance healing services or remote healing services. And they would charge at least $200 a session. I've heard people charging $6,000 a month to do that. Okay. So how much can you charge for using Qiari.ai? I don't know. Test it out. Test out the market, right? So yeah, just test it out. It's really ranges quite a lot. Specifically, other marketing materials I can send to potential clients. Not right now. But like I said, you can just make your own marketing materials. If there is two people in person in the photo, will the energy be divided upon the two? Probably, but I don't recommend putting two people in the photo. I recommend doing one per slot. Okay, you can test it out. But once you upload the photo, you can't remove it for 30 days. We don't want people keep replacing the photo with different people. You only get one slot. You know, if you take a photo, make sure it's a good photo. We recommend full body. If not, just waist up. With your arms, waist up is all you need. Full body is better if you can have it, but I don't recommend putting two people in the photo, okay? Can you do groups? If you have a group of people, it's better to do a location or an address where that group's gonna be. That's better. Otherwise, you have to set up separate slots for each person in the group. Any difference for photo taken recently or older? I actually haven't tested it, but I don't think it makes a difference. What's the heart chakra stone you're wearing? It's jade. It's actually jade. Are you interested in doing a much larger study? I have resources. Yes, I am. Karen, you can reach out to our team and then we'll get in touch with me. Write an email about what you plan to do for a larger study and then I'll review it and then we can work together on that. Yeah, I'd love to do that. Would the Qi energy be broadcasted here, be able to remove pre-existing negative energy in a property? I think it will. But it would, let's see what we can use. Like we don't have one specifically for removing negative energy, like we have the Qi Coil. Like Qi Coils, we have a specific frequency for removing negative energy that is actually quite successful and quite effective for specifically that, removing negative energy in a space or a house or something like that. For Qiari.ai or Qiari, we don't have something specifically for that. But you can try one of the frequencies. Maybe you can try the abundance frequency. Maybe that might work. Test it out. It's not allowing me to sign up for free session and plug in my address. Okay, so free ones are only for the photo, okay? Not for the address. Free is only for photo. Any installment pay plan. You can do monthly, right? Monthly is the installment pay plan. Unless you're asking, can you do an installment plan for the lifetime subscription or we can do an installment plan for the lifetime subscription. You just need to apply for that. How about pacemaker? I don't think there's any problem with this because it is 0-point energy. It's not magnetic. Okay, so I don't think there's any problem with pacemakers for this. Okay, does this need FDA approval? I doubt it because there's no equipment. This is, okay, so you can't measure this energy, but it has an effect on the body, okay? So you can't measure, it's not magnetic, it's not sound, it's not light, so it's invisible. By some standards, it doesn't even exist because it's on a different dimension, actually. The good thing about this is that people think it's crazy, which is good because then nobody's gonna think it works. But then when the people that actually use it, they're the one that knows it works, right? So it's one of those things. Okay, is the energy transmitted via radionics? No, it's not. Do you run on GOS coordinate for group? GPS coordinate. You can put GPS coordinates, yes, but then we suggest an address because then there's a limit to an address. For example, if you put an address in the city plots, it knows where it starts and where it ends. There's the actual rectangle of where that property is located. So now our system can precisely send it to that address. If you put just a coordinate, like the system doesn't know, okay, is it that little point in the coordinate or is it around it? So it's not as good if you use a coordinate, but you can test it out. I have your most reasonable Qi Coil. What program is it utilizable with? You can use this with any Qi Coil program. Like I use everything every day, right? So I'm using my Qi Coils every day. I'm using my one every day, right? I got my Qi one. I use it every day on my face, okay? By the way, have you guys seen the new pink diamonds, colored diamonds that you can use with Qi ones? There's a new emerald and the diamond, okay? I use this every day. I use Qiari.ai and Qiari every day. Every day I use it. My whole family is on Qiari.ai. So they all work to work better together. Say, okay, I put a photo in, but nowhere to press submit. It's automatic. Put a photo in, you check the checkbox, and then there's a continue button on the bottom right. If you have a big photo, like a large file, it might take some time for it to upload. It is a new system, so it's not perfect, okay? So just wait. After you upload it, there might be a lot of people on the website right now. So just upload it, wait, and then once it's uploaded, there will be a button below it to continue. Yeah, if you're having trouble now, just wait until later. Maybe there's a lot of people, because it's a brand new site. We may not have the bandwidth right now. If everybody's uploading photos right now after the webinar at the same time, it might be really slow. Okay, so just wait. And if you have a smaller size photo, it's better. Don't upload like a 12 gigabyte. It's not gonna work, because keep it like a small size megabyte photo so that it uploads faster, okay? It doesn't matter if it's big or small, by the way. Just a regular photo, maybe 10 megabytes is good enough, okay? Anything for ED, yeah, use the bio drive. That's what I designed it for. There's also libido on Qiari.ai. Both sites have something for that, for ED. On Qiari, it's called bio drive or life force. Those two work well. On Qiari.ai, it's called body energy and libido. Okay, so either site you can use that for that. Maybe not visible on Android. Don't see the button to continue. Yeah, it could be there could be some glitches on different devices. So try your computer, try your laptop, and see if you can do it. On Monday, what might work the best probably, or Monday that might work the best to probably help with ED. How much for the enterprise version lifetime? It's on the website. So lifetime for enterprise, anywhere between 5,000 to 15,000, depending on which one you get, which level. That's right, BioDrive. That's a good name for that, right? If I missed your questions, make sure you can contact us on Qi Life Store, support Qi Life Store. They know everything about Qiari and Qiari.ai, so go ahead and ask them, even on the chat, and then we'll do our best to get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, so remember, there's only a few days left until the launch special is over. So go to the two websites and get the yearly, because we know that once you use it for about a month, you're going to want the yearly. Or if you're a practitioner, you want to get the full thing, or you have a really big family and you have 30 people that you want to send it to, then use the enterprise, use the enterprise level, because that is, you can add 30 or 60 people on it. And it's got the most programs. If you have any success stories with Qi coils or frequencies, I'd love to hear it. Send them our way, or just post it on your social media and tag us, and then we'll share it with the rest of the community. So because we want more people. We are in this insider circle, but there's still lots of people out there that still rely on medication and pills, and they know nothing about frequency technology, nothing about frequency healing, and they're suffering out there, right? And so they need your success stories, they need your testimonials, your life stories to open their eyes and to help them understand, or help them realize that, whoa, there's another way out there. We need those success stories. Your success stories could be touching hundreds of people, or even just one person that it helps. It's really helpful, right? So if you have something like that, just post it on your Facebook, or post it on, or even just type it and comment somewhere on one of my accounts, and then we can screenshot it or something like that and share with other people. But it really makes a difference for people that are on the fence, or don't even know about this stuff. And we need to get the word out there that frequency is the way. Frequency is life transforming, and it could be, and that they don't have to be reliant on pills anymore. They don't have to suffer anymore. They don't have to be tired anymore. They don't have to be in pain anymore. They don't have to age even anymore. Just life is just so much better than a lot of people have settled for. I'm personally the real life example of that. I live, breathe, and I talk, and I do exactly what I talk about every webinar, right? I'm using all these products. They are literally transforming me every day still, right? Like you can tell from my previous, I've been using the muscle or the quantum body frequencies, and look, and my muscle mass has gone quite a lot. Take a look at my previous videos. My arms weren't like this before. Like, you got these extra muscles here. I'm not a bodybuilder, by the way. I don't even go to the gym. Okay, I just do boxing, right? And then my muscle mass has increased quite a lot, right? My chest got bigger, my back is bigger, my legs are bigger, my skin is better. It's still transforming me every day. That's how powerful it is. And then I'm the one who invented it, right? So I just want you to experience it. That's really from the bottom of my heart. I just really want you to experience what life can be like if you start implementing frequencies in your life. And now, some people were saying, oh, Qi Coils are so expensive. They're out of my budget. Well, now use Qiari. It's only $27 a month. So I want you to start somewhere, okay? And that could really be the step that you need to take to start stepping into this kind of life. So anyway, thank you very much. So until next time, use the Qi Imposter.